Welcome, Tish. Hi, Becky. Hi, Elena. Welcome, Judy. Hi, Sharon B. Hello, Terry. Hi, Marta. Welcome, Maria. Hi, Bruce. Hi, Mark in Maryland. Good to see you. Hi, Pam in Brighton. Good to see you. Hi, Michelle and Steve. Hello, Galina in Chicago. Hi, Karen. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Vienna. So happy to have you here today. We are going to see all of the beautiful things, including the Wiener Staatsoper or the Vienna Opera House. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Lorraine. Hi, Karen. Do let me know where you all are tuning in from today and if you have ever been to Vienna. Hi, Michelle and Steve. So happy to have you all here today. We have just about 3 minutes before we can start. You can see all the comments popping up there. That's how you let me know we can't see you, we can't hear you, what's that weird thing behind you. You also have the location button, which still will not turn on despite all of my best attempts and multiple restartings of my phone. So let me go ahead and post some maps for you. Here are some maps. Here's the flag, and here are some cute illustrations I found for us that sort of uh, are symbolic of all the different areas in Austria. Hi, Evie. Hi, Angela. Welcome, Marcine. Welcome, Joy. Hi, Judy. Oh, from Canada. Okay, never been, but you want to. I do understand. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Elena. Welcome. Hi, Cynthia. Hello, Paul. Hi, Noreen. Hello, Terry from Chicago. Yay. Is it cold there? I bet it's just as cold as it is here. Maybe even worse. Well, it was very cold. Yeah, I get that. So it is just about 3:30 local time here, and it's quite chilly. It's a little bit warmer today than it was yesterday, but this is also the high for the day, which is about 39 degrees Fahrenheit or like 3 degrees Celsius. Hi, Vanessa. Good to see you. Hi, Catherine. Welcome back. So happy to have you all here today. So, yes, it is quite chilly here as well. Hi, Mag. Hi, Scott B. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Vienna. We are seeing so many beautiful things today. Hi, Jolene. So good to have you all here. We just have about 1 more minute until we can begin. Hi, Eva in Singapore. Oh, wow. I'd love to come see Singapore. That looks beautiful. I've seen so many beautiful pictures. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Good morning for those of you who are just waking up now. Hi, Carolyn C. Hi, Linda. Good to see you all. Welcome to Vienna, everyone. Hi, Nicolette. Welcome. You can hear the bells chiming that it is almost time. How exciting. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Oh, thank you, Linda. Yes, I looked for myself on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook, and I was sad I couldn't find any random opera singer on Stephansdom last night, but that's okay. There's always tonight. Hi, Mary. Hi, Tish. Hi, Sue. Welcome, everyone. Hi, Ariel. So happy to have you all here. Let's go ahead and get started. So welcome, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kelsey. I am originally from Portland, Oregon, and Chicago, and my husband and I moved to Valencia, Spain in February, where it is a heck of a lot warmer than it is here in Vienna. And you can see all the comments popping up there. Feel free to let me know if you've ever been to Vienna, or if you are planning on coming at some point. Would love to hear your thoughts. And then I don't know why the location button still isn't working, but I did post some maps. And then feel free to take advantage the um, of the postcard option. Bonjour, Tariq. Hi, Marty. Welcome, everyone. Let's go ahead and flip this around. For those of you wondering, why, yes, I do have my new gloves from yesterday. And why, yes, they are fantastic. I finally am not freezing my tail off. So that is That is always a wonderful thing. And to Vienna 3 times, always in winter. Oh wow, Bruce. So you're used to the cold then. Caroline, it's one of your bucket list destinations. Okay, good, good. All right, let's turn this around. Oh, isn't this beautiful? Oh, thank you, Scott B. Hi, Eva. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Joy. Hi, Grace. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to Vienna. So, we are in the capital city of Austria today. Austria is a country in the southern part of Central Europe. We are just east of the Alps. This is a landlocked country. It's bordered by Germany, the Czech Republic, Slovakia, Hungary, Slovenia, Italy, Switzerland, and Liechtenstein. It has about 9 million people in it. It is in German, which is the national language here. There is no Austrian language. There is German that they speak here in Austria. And the Austrian or the German name for Austria is Österreich. Österreich. Would someone mind spelling that for us? It is O with an umlaut. Sterreich. Hi, Jill. Thank you, Katerina, for your follows. Hi, Ho. Hi, Peter. Welcome, everyone. Thank you, Tish. Hi, Anna. So, the way we got Österreich, it means Eastern Realm, and this first appeared in the year 996. It is probably a translation of a Bavarian dialect. Is it a dialect the German they speak? Good question, Tariq. So, not nearly the type of dialect that you might find in some German speaking places like Switzerland. So, it is quite easy to understand. For the most part, it is very similar to Hochdeutsch, which is what they speak in northern Germany, which is what you consider, quote, German when you think of the German language. But they do use a few different words. A couple of the grammar types are different. So I actually learned German here first when I studied abroad here in 2008, and I told my German teachers, I said, I'm an opera singer, so this is something I will be doing. I'd love to go back to Germany soon, and they said, well, be aware, here are all the different things about the German language that you'll find in Germany, and it was quite a list. So yes, everybody can understand each other, but you can tell if someone is not from Austria, or if they are from Germany instead. Yes, there are horses. This is where the horses go by. But I just wanted. I'll go back to the history, but I just wanted to go on in to St. Peter's Church, because I know we tried to go in here the other day and it was closed. Well, guess what is open today? I am so excited. So, we are just going to go on in for just a minute, and then I will come out and show you the outside. But there's a mass going on, and I don't know when it's over, and I don't want to miss the inside. So, let's just go on in, and as always, I do have to be very quiet inside, which is always very difficult for me, as you all know, but we will do our best. Okay, I have to be very quiet. Oh, it's so beautiful in here. Let's see if we can get a little closer. So this is St. Peter's Church. It's from the year 1733. I will tell you more outside. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's about 400 people in here. stunning. Okay, let me show you the high altar here. This was made by an Italian architect named Antonio Galli di Vienna in the 1600s. I know that's a ceiling, right, Tish? Isn't that beautiful? Let's go vertical. 3, 2, 1. Let's go back. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go back outside. Okay, last view. Last view, last view. Get your screenshots, get your postcards. Outside we go. Oh, that was so lovely. Oh, how beautiful. Oh, I'm so glad we got to see it today. How fun was that? Okay, so this is, I'm going to back up and turn around and then show you what it looks like from the front. This is St. Peter's Church. Again, it fits about 400 people. This construction was built in 1733, and someone earlier had asked, Vanessa had asked what time it is here. It is just a little bit after 3:30. The church building, which of course none of which remains today, unfortunately. Oh, let's not get hit by a horse. Dates back to the early Middle Ages, and it was standing right here. That Roman church was built on the site of a Roman community here. It was then replaced by a Romanesque church that was believed to have been established around year 800, although there is no evidence for the exact date. And then on the outside, check out these statues here. This is a sculpture by R. Weir, and this was also created in the early 1200s. Isn't that stunning? There was then a medieval church from the 1200s, and that church burned down in 1661, unfortunately. But it did get rebuilt in 1733. So there is the long and short of it. Oh, hello, little horsies. Oh, hello, you're so cute, but you look so cold. Oh, I feel so bad for you. Poor little guys. At least they have little ear warmers. Poor things. All right. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Kate. Hi, Liz. Good to see you, everyone. Welcome. Oh, would you like to see some chestnuts? Oh, these look to be out, but let me show you the potatoes. Those look very delicious. It smells really good around here. All of the Christmas stalls are out, so people are munching on chestnuts, on little potatoes, on French fries, on bratwurst. It's a good day. So there's such cool music all around. So this is a plague column. This is a Holy Trinity column. We are on Graben Street, by the way, which literally translates to Grave Street. So clearly there were some situations that happened here, but this specific column is referring to the plague that happened in 1679. And as as Leopold I, the emperor, was running out of town to avoid the plague, the citizens stopped him and they said, "Where are you going? We have a plague happening. Aren't you going to fix this?" And Leopold I, who looks like this, you can see there is an issue with his jaw. That is something that ran in the family. So as he was trying to leave, they said, "Well, aren't you going to help us fix this this plague situation, and he says, yes, as soon as I get back, we will restore St. Peter's Church, which is what happened because it just had burned down, and we will build a Trinity column. So he hid for a long time, and then when he did come back, he built this and restored the church. So this was inaugurated in 1694. So he was away for quite some time. Yes, Becky, I found the jaw. I was like, I know it's here. So a little investigation in the light time is very helpful. In the daytime is very helpful here in Vienna. Okay, because this is some of the last daylight we're going to have. Actually, let's go ahead and scooch down to Stephansdom before it gets too dark, and then at the end of the show, we are going to see the Wiener Staatsoper, the opera house in Vienna, which you know I love ever so much. Hi, Hannah. Good to see you. Hi, Glenn. Welcome, everyone. So we are headed over to Stephansdom, but while we are walking, let me go ahead and tell you a little bit of history about Austria in general. So, the oops, here we go. There we go. So the Romans, the Germans, the Slavs, the Hungarians, and many other different groups of people invaded Austria during its considerable history. And it was once a part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, which did control the large area of Central and Eastern Europe until 1918 when it collapsed. At that point, the country was reduced to about an eighth of its original size. So it has shrunk quite a bit over the past few years. Hi, Tatiana. Hi, Katie. Hi, Judith. Hi, Elizabeth. Thank you, Karen. Much appreciated. Hi, Sarah. During World War II, the country was invaded and made a part of Nazi Germany in 1938. After World War II, I will skip the majority of the World War II talk as we are in the middle of a large crowd, and as they always say, be careful of keywords in a place where you can't explain yourself fully in the native language. So afterwards, Austria was split up into 4 different zones owned by different allies. So the U.S., the UK, France, and the Soviet Union, and Austria's government had very limited powers after that. Excuse me. And in 1955, that is when Austria gained independence after the leaders decided that they would no longer take part in any foreign affairs, basically. So, since then, since the 1970s, Austria has been considered stable and peaceful, but immigration is an ongoing issue that is always in the news these days. So, just to give you an idea as to what's going on in general in the country here. So, we have arrived at Stephansdom. Has anyone been to Stephansdom? It is so beautiful. This is one of the, Bruce, you have, so this is one of the main locations to visit in Austria. It is the main location to visit in Vienna, that's for sure. Oops. We're just going to get a little bit closer here. There we go. And I want to give you a look at this beautiful tiled roof. So as you all know, it is a Saturday, and this is the crowd I'm working with right now. So thank you for your patience. All right. Yes, it is incredibly crowded. I literally brought nothing with me because I didn't want it to disappear on me. So do have a look at this beautifully tiled roof. Yes, I'm going to stand by the Instagrammers. This is great. At least I have a little bit of a wall protecting protecting the camera. Um, so you can see this beautiful tiled roof. It's made up of 440,000 different um, intricately colored tiles, and it was so expertly prepared that they never need to be cleaned. They're almost vertical, and Vienna gets so much rain that the tiles almost never need to be cleaned. This has been a prime landmark inside the city center. It's been here for almost 700 years. The South Tower right here. Let's go vertical. 3, 2, 1. This rises to 448 feet. It previously was the main observation center and command post for the city's defense. Let's go back. 3, 2, 1. So there was an apartment for a watchman who lived up here, and until 1995, the tower was manned at night and rang bells if a fire was spotted anywhere in the city. Is that not so cool? Hi, Krissa. Hi, Carla. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Karen. Welcome, everyone. There was going to be a North Tower, which is very sad for us that it is not here. But for several reasons, it ended up being just about half the size and a different design. So here is, in fact, our North Tower, which is still beautiful nonetheless. The views from the watch room. So if you do climb up 448 steps, oh no, I'm sorry, it's 448 feet, but 343 steps. So just a mere only 400 steps. I see. You can take a lift, which is very nice for someone like me who does not like to walk up the entire length of or height of the church. Inside is very, very beautiful. I did just check. The church is currently closed, which is very sad for all of us. But I do have a picture for us as to what it looks like inside, and it is so lovely. Here is inside, and here is what it actually looks like from above as well. Hi, Lan. Good to see you. So yes, this majestic Roman Gothic masterpiece is quite unmistakable and should not be missed. Oh, something exciting is happening. People are shouting and cheering, and I don't know what they're shouting and cheering for, but I agree. Whatever it is, they sound happy, so that sounds good to me. So just to give you an idea as to the Stephansdom Market, which is what we saw last night. Tonight we are headed to the Rathausplatz Market, which is the biggest market in Vienna. So that will be very exciting. I did just want to touch on this building here. This is the Haas House, Haas, the Haas House. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Tom. Hi, Sue. Hi, Turquoise. Hi, Deborah. And this was designed by an Austrian architect, Hans Hollein, and it's this postmodernist style. It was completed only in 1990. So just to give you an idea as to the range of architecture that they have here, the church has been here for 700 years. This has been here for about 30 years. So, not too long at all. It is considered quite controversial considering how much it contrasts with the cathedral, which is right across the little plots here. There used to be a row of houses that actually separated these two, but then the houses were eventually knocked down. And that is when Stephansplatz became a location for markets, for protests, for carolers, for just about anything you can imagine. Hans Hollein, the architect, he also built these two things. So the house with the green, that is the Austrian embassy in Berlin. And then the thing with the cars, that is called the car building at the Center for Art and Media in Karlsruhe in Germany. So he is quite well known, and this was one of his prized buildings. Oh, excuse me. The best part about Austria is that everybody forgets how to walk facing forward. Literally everyone on the street is walking with their head turned around looking behind them. So it makes for a very interesting dance and some surprise smooches and headbutts. Yeah, me too, Tariq. I do like the car. Hi, Lynn. Hi, everyone. Hi, Graciela. Good to see you. Hi, Beata. Welcome. So we are going to walk down. Let me get the sign for you here. My grandfather was a photographer, and he always said to have a title shot. So let me show you our little title shot here. Here we go. Ah, how nice of the sign to happen right now. So this is Kärtnerstraße. Kärtnerstraße. And this is actually it's probably the most famous street in Vienna. Let's go ahead and walk down it. It goes from Stephansdom to the Opera House. So we're going to walk the entire length of it. It's not actually that long, but we're going to see all of it. In case you wanted to see some English words. Perhaps not the most English word that we would be hoping to see, but English words nonetheless. So this is, I know, right? This is Kärtnerstraße or Carthaginian Street, or Corinthian Street. And it is the most famous street here. The first record we have of this street goes back, get this, to 1257. 1257, and at that point it was called the Strata Carinthianorum. Carinthianorum. What a name, right? And it does refer to the importance it had with the trade route. So it was first mentioned in this document that connects the city to the Corinthian gate of the city wall, which is a little bit past the Opera House. And at that time, this street connected two streets that led all the way to very important port cities such as Venice and Trieste. So this was sort of the entrance way, or the goodbye street. If you were leaving to go to Venice, you would be saying goodbye to your family on this street as you were preparing to leave. I just want to show you some funny dirndls here. I don't know any adult person who could fit in this. I think they have made them comically small for amusement, but these are dirndls here. You can see the big bright bow right in front. And to give you an idea as to how much they are, these are, if you want the whole thing, it is 2,200 euros. You can get them slightly cheaper, but this is if you want the tourist street, delicious, famous version. So take it with a grain of salt. The prices are not necessarily what you would find everywhere. The sun is currently setting, so it is getting a little bit dark out, which means at some point soon, all of the Christmas lights on all of the shops are going to be turned on, and we are going to see it, and I cannot wait. So yes, we are walking on Kärtnerstraße in 1945 from World War II. Kärtnerstraße was badly damaged. There were numerous buildings that were entirely knocked down, which is very sad. But due to the high level of activity here, they were able to fund new buildings quite quickly. Oh, thank you, Galina. Is this the tour that was canceled? No, Lynn. The tour that was canceled was in Hallstatt because I had no reception, and then the one on Monday actually the two on Monday that were sort of replaced were because Austria was having a train strike and we could not get to Graz. But I did visit Graz, so I did get some videos for us. Ooh, who likes bratwurst? Because I sure do. Bratwurst. Oh, thank you, Pam. Oh, sorry, Lynn. Yeah. Bratwurst is sold in a variety of different flavors, with different toppings. But the main toppings you will see are mit Senf, which is mustard, and you can watch the guys putting the bratwurst in the bread in the brot. Look at this. He puts it on this little stick that makes room for the bratwurst itself, and only that. Does he have one more? Oh, yep, one more. I love watching these guys. They are so fast. Oh yes, I'll have one of everything, and then look at him put the sauerkraut on there. Oh yes, please. Looks like this one is peppers and sauerkraut. There usually are ketchup and mustard toppings as well, though. Onions, oh yes, very yummy. So, get your fill of the bratwurst, the bratwürstchen, the yummy bratwurst. Okay, oh, thank you, Paul. Let's go ahead and go back. Thank you, bratwurstmen. You all look like you are holding things that I would like. So, maybe they would like to give us a present. It's a Hago donation. We all need to taste it. I would like one of everything, please. Ah, delicious. So also, let me just show you, who is a fan of Klimt? Klimt is the painter from Vienna whose main works are displayed in the Belvedere, and I'm actually going to do a tour from the Belvedere, a virtual recap, because I got some excellent footage from in there, and of course we would get to see the real live Kiss in person. Let's go vertical. 3, 2, 1. And it is much bigger than I was expecting, actually. It is, you know how when you see the Mona Lisa, people go, oh, it's so small. Klimt, they go, wow, that is quite the painting. Let's go back. 3, 2, 1. Oh, isn't it beautiful? And then you can also, I always love to take pictures like this. Okay, so we're on Kärntner Straße, and then we can take a postcard on the street you're on. Isn't that fun? Oh, here, I'll do one that actually says Wien on it. Oh, thank you for your donations, everyone. That's so nice. Wien, which is Vienna in German. Stephansdom, which is St. Stephen's in German. Isn't that cool? Oh, yes. For those of you who missed the Klimt paintings in the Belvedere, do keep an eye out for the Belvedere recap. It will be so much fun. We will get to see all the Klimt paintings. I found all of them, and they were beautiful. Oh, thank you, Cynthia. So, again, this was the sort of exit of the town during the Roman times. And now, Kärntner Straße is the most famous street in Vienna. It is oh so beautiful. We even have these 18th century buildings that happen to have the most gorgeous frescoes on them. And look at that. You can see the gold details. Doesn't this remind you of Klimt? Oh, thank you for your follows, Paul. Klimt painted on large canvases. I learned that this week, Tom. I was very impressed by how grand all of his paintings were. They were really quite delightful. And I know it's a little bit difficult to see, but this building, it's from 1883, and this, of course, now it's just a swatch Switzerland watch store, but this does have a lovely fresco on the outside of it that see the parents' generation, they duck when they see a camera. The Instagrammer generation, they jump to be in the picture. They must be seen. It's so funny. Oh, thank you, Linda. Hi, Danielle. Welcome. Isn't this stunning? All right. I think there's somebody singing. Oh, how nice. Oh, would anyone like to see some Viennese fashions? Now, these I feel like are a little more practical than the normal fashions that we usually see. At least these models look warm, kind of. Some of the pictures are still from summer with people in their bathing suits, and everyone walks by them and just shivers. Oh, there is a procession happening. Look, look, look. This is what the singing is. Does anyone know what this is for? You Voyagers always know so much more than I do with these types of things. This is all a parade type procession. They're all together. So you can see the policeman. Wow. It does look like a statue of Mary. Oh, that was so cool. I always feel like I'm a part of a part of something bigger when you see things like that, you know? That was so cool. I'd love to sing there too for the crowd. Hope they would love it. No expectation. There you go. Oh yes, Nicolette. The this is known as one of the cities of music, so I'm sure they would love it. Let me just show you some steins because this is Austria, and in Austria we have steins. A little bit more about Austria though. So the flag that I posted earlier in the chat, it is one of the oldest national flags in the world from year 1191. And things that were invented by Austrians. So the sewing machine, which was invented by a guy named Josef Madelsberger. And the first postcards were used in Austria. Who still sends postcards? I love postcards. I get postcards everywhere I go. People always say to send yourself a postcard from a city that you visit. And I usually just keep the postcard and write what I liked about the city on the postcard, but that is also an option to send it to yourself. Oh, here's a good one. Austria with so there are 9 states in Austria, and then here are the flags and coat of arms of the 9 states that are here. Even though there are 9 states, about 1 out of every 4 or 5 Austrians live in Vienna. So there are about 2 million people who live here and 9 million in the whole country. Some of the most famous Austrians are, of course, Mozart, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Who else? Who else do we know that is from here? Oh, here are some of the delightful Christmas ornaments. I promise I won't show too many of these for now, but while we are passing by, my students are so excited for the cards we get from Hey Go Guys and Voyages. Linda, that is so cool. I love that. And here are some of the candle holders. These are my favorite things to get. Oh, they are so beautiful. And you can see the snow here. And of course it's beautiful, yes. But one of the main reasons that a lot of these souvenirs focus on the snow and the mountains, you can see the snowy mountains on these, is because 63% of Austria is made up by the Alps. The tallest mountain in the Alps in Austria is Großglockner, which is around 12,000 feet tall, I believe. It looks like this. So that is a huge selling point for people here in the winter. Here are some massive candle holders. I think these are meant to be lights, actually. But yes, so other things to do here other than ski or snowboard. Vienna does have the oldest zoo in the world, and it dates back to 1752. An ornament, easy to pack. Yes, absolutely, Catherine. And in the again in the 19th century, when Austria was a part of the Habsburg Empire or the Austro-Hungarian Empire, it was about 9 times as big as it is right now. So all of the beautiful countries surrounding Austria, for the most part, were a part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire for about 700 years. So it was quite large at one point, but I think they have condensed the history and the culture into this beautiful capital city here. All right, we are almost to the last few things I would like to show you. So we have almost walked the entirety of Kärntner Straße, which of course is the most famous street in Vienna. You can see all of the lovely shopping streets here. And yeah, the sky, so the sun is setting here, and we are just waiting for all of the Christmas lights to be turned on. It should be fairly soon, actually. The ones in the middle here are on, which is wonderful. But a lot of the buildings have them also. Oh, and then here are some of the Advent wreaths. And you can see the most traditional one right here. So every Sunday before Christmas, you light a candle. And they are traditionally, 3 of them are violet and 1 of them is light pink. So here you have the traditional one, but then you also have the other options. Oh, hi, Adam. Good to see you here. Welcome. Thank you, Jill. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Much appreciated. Aren't these just stunning? So just to show you a little bit of the culture as we walk down this beautiful street. Also, here are some of the pine cone decorations that you can get. Love these. We'll light the second candle tomorrow. That's right, Maureen. Purple and pink. I need to get mine. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, in Vienna, this is a great place to be able to do that. And let me just show you some of the other flowers and then we'll move on. You can see the foliage is more winter related now. Oh, they are so lovely. Okay, let's go this way. So we are getting ready for the big Christkindlmarkt tour tonight. Tonight will be the last tour in Vienna. We might do some opera singing at the end of that. Do keep an eye out. And we are headed to the biggest Christmas market in Vienna. Now, I hope Lynn is still here because Lynn is our voyager from Malta, because Lynn, I have found, Lynn, Lyn, Lynn. I know there are a couple of you lovely Lyns. I have found the Maltese Church of Vienna. This is the Church of St. John the Baptist, also known as Johanniter Kirche. It's the Maltese cross. There it is. And this is a Gothic Roman Catholic church. It was first mentioned in year 1217 And before this church was built, it was it was a basically a care home for the sick and the wounded. And it is open, and I have not seen it open the entire time I've been here. So, folks, we have to see what's inside. Oh, there's a mass. We have to be very quiet. Okay. Oh, wow. Let's go. All right, last shot. Let's go. Wow, that was exciting. Oh, I haven't seen it open the entire time I've been here. Oh, what a good time. And I love being able to share it with all of you, too. Ah, that was so much fun. Okay, so let me show you two more. I know, Lynn, I wasn't either. Two more buildings that happen to be right next to the Opera House. And then you're going to see the most stunning view of the Opera House because it is gorgeous. This is the Austria Trend Hotel in Astoria, as they say. And this is one of the older hotels that we have here. It is a 4-star hotel. And instead of this building sitting here, back in the mid 1800s, I know, the Burger King, back in the mid 1800s, there used to be a passageway right here that looked like this. And it was called the Kärtnerhof Passage, or Kärtnerhof Passage, which of course is today's hotel. So, we have to make money instead of keep beautiful old passageways, obviously. And here is a casino. So, in case you need some security, they have some here all around the building. The other day I stopped here to reorganize all of my phones and gimbals and cameras, and I had 3 people come up to me and say, "Ma'am, can you please do this somewhere else?" So, no, I'm sorry. Yes, I can. I know, a McDonald's too. Isn't that just fantastic? So right here is the Hotel Zache, this building on the corner here. And who has had Sachertorte? Sachertorte. Sachertorte is made of what? Chocolate. It is my favorite thing, chocolate. And as you all know, I don't even have caffeine. So when I do have chocolate, it ends up being a very entertaining tour and also a very late night. So luckily, I have not had too much chocolate today because tomorrow I have to get up at 4 in the morning for my flight. But Sachertorte, it is delicious. Let me show you a picture. It looks like this. Oh, it is so tasty. And yes, true. That's true, Tom. There is a tiny layer of apricot jam in the middle. I always forget to reference or to mention that. Thank you. So the Zache Hotel, this is the specialty of the house, of course, is the Sachertorte. And it is a member of the leading hotels in the world. It was originally built on the Kärtnerstrasse Theater, or Kärtner Tor Theater, or the theater that used to be right here. And it was directly opposite of the newly opened Imperial Court Opera, which of course is next door. So so as to how it got its name, the Zache, the the chef was out one day and the emperor wanted a yummy chocolate something or other. And the only other cake maker in the kitchen was, or the only other baker in the kitchen was a young guy named Franz Zache, and he was only 16. And he said, well, I can make this chocolatey cake. We've got some apricot jam here. Let's go ahead and stick that in the middle and see if people like it. So naturally, Franz Zache became a hugely famous and very well-known baker. And Zache Torte is now basically the Austrian national dish, for lack of a better descriptor. And his son, he had renamed this hotel the Zache Hotel. At that point, he had also married a 21-year-old lady named Anna Fuchs, who looked like this. So you can tell she's a little bit of a gem. And then also here are what some of the rooms look like. Just to give you an idea, that is the Vienna Philharmonic Suite. And you can rent it for a mere 1,348 euros per night. So in case you have some change to spare, that is where you can stay. Isn't that amazing? So here we have arrived at our Vienna Ring Road, which is basically a 3-mile loop around the city that used to be where the old high city walls would stand. The walls were dismantled in the middle of the 19th century, but between the 1860s and 1890s, there were many, many, many public buildings that were erected here because suddenly we had all of this land to build on. Yes, breakfast not included. That's right, Bruce. That's really funny. Here is a picture of the Ringstrasse, by the way. I found it rather dry, but Kelsey, you have to try the Kaiserschmarrn Western plums from the demos before you leave. I will keep that in mind, Tom. And actually, Tom, I agree with you. I also don't like Zache Torte. I like chocolate and I like cake. I just don't like that particular chocolate cake. For me, it needs to have some more sauce on it. Give me the chocolatey sauce. I need it all. So, speaking of all those buildings that popped up in the 1860s, the lovely Wiener Staatsoper, or the Viennese Opera House, was erected right here. So, the Vienna State Opera, it was built between 1861 and 1869 by an Austrian architect named August Sickard von Sickardsburg and Edward von der Nühl. I love all these names. And it was inaugurated as the Vienna Court Opera with the presence of Franz Josef I, the emperor, and the Empress Elizabeth of Austria. It finally got its current name, which is the Vienna State Opera, in 1921, and it was paid for by the Emperor Franz Josef himself. So this was a very desired building, and people very much looked forward to it. Let me go ahead and give you the front view here. We're actually currently around the side, so let me get to the front part of it. It is oh so lovely. You can see the beautiful arches in here. And I remember when I studied here in 2008, they have what are called standing tickets. And they have quote seats, which are really just like railings that you can kind of lean on. Here is what the opera house looks like in the middle, by the way. And also, because it's getting cold, let me just go ahead and post my other pictures too. Here is a picture of the opera house being built in the 1860s, and then also Don Juan, which was the very first opera that was performed here. So yes, you can get standing room tickets, so when you think of opera tickets, how much do you usually think tickets are going to be? As an opera singer, I can tell you that they are normally quite expensive, roughly between 40 if you're lucky and 300 if you're up front. And these standing room only tickets, 15 years ago, were only €2. Two. No, thank you. Okay, so the guys who are out front here who are saying concert, want to come to a concert, that concert is not at the Vienna State Opera House. It's in a little, I only know because my friends used to do these concerts, my opera singer friends. They're in a little dinky garage about 5 miles out of the city. And the people are so disappointed because they expect the concerts to be here. So we are in the very front of the opera house. Yes, the standing room only tickets, those are excellent because there is a little shelf you can kind of sit on. Not that it's comfortable by any means, but I mean, €2. I don't mind kneeling for a couple hours for €2, or crouching or sitting in a weird area, but you can still see and hear perfectly well. Oh yes, I was just going to say good question. The translation, there's a little box in front of you where you can pick the language that you would like to have the libretto translated into, which is very, very handy, I would say. The performance hall itself seats about 1,700 people, as well as 567 standing room spots. Not too shabby. So, not too bad. So this was the very first building to be built on this Ringstrasse, and this is what sort of made all of the other buildings, including all of those beautiful hotels that we saw, decide to build here as well. So this is basically the start of this part of Old Town Vienna as we can recognize it now. This is what made it big, beautiful, and famous. All right, folks, that brings us to the end of our show today. Thank you all so much for joining me here on our second to last tour in Vienna. Don't forget the Christkindlmarkt. Oh, thank you for your donations, everyone. The Christkindlmarkt, which starts at 5:30 local time or 11:30 Eastern time. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Donna. Did you all enjoy the tour? Did you like it? Yes, I am always researching about things, so I was very excited to be able to share some new places with you today. Thank you, Jen. So people always say, you know so much about everywhere, but yes, as Flo, the tour guide, says, we are always reading and always researching so that we have more things and more information to share with you. So I hope you enjoyed all of the beautiful things. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, Yvonne. Oh, thank you, Linda. That's so nice. Thank you, Luce. That's so nice. You don't look as cold today, says Lynn. That is true. I have my Slovakian gloves on and I am warm like a little pig in a little blanket. I am so happy. Oh, Eva's coming here in 2024. How exciting. How long did you study here for? I was here for 4 months. I believe you're leading a charmed life with your travel skills. Thank you, Linda. Yes, this morning it was very difficult to get out of bed. I've actually been working so hard that I was super nauseous coming down here. I don't think I've been getting enough sleep. So I thought, well, I really hope these tours happen. So I was glad that the cold sort of nixed the nausea. Can you give us a picture of the opera house farther away? Yes, Catherine. Oh, thank you, Marta. Oh, thank you, Becky. That's so nice. Oh, and Mark, you're coming here in 2024 also. Yeah, let's go ahead and, oh, excuse me, tiny children. Let's go ahead and go back just a little bit here. It is best if we cross the street. Let's see if we can get a good picture from right here. Okay, and now we're going to cross one more. Oh, isn't that stunning? I'm just crossing the street. You can see all the cars below there. beautiful. Oh, it is so lovely. So yes, hopefully I will see you all this evening at the Rathausplatz.